Has been played. We got cheerleaders lining up to cheer the Herons as they come on, and we got our players that's over in the field house, and they're making their way over now, even as we speak. This is a beautiful campus down here. I've always thought that Brantley County had a pretty campus. And you see this track that you got around this football field right here? In the year 1980, the year of our Lord, 1980, right over on that far side down there on the eastern side of the track down here, I was running a 220. It was late February, early March. It was the first track meet of the season. It was about 40 degrees and mist and rain. I done everything in my power to get loose, and I ran the 220. And right there in that curve, when I took off, right here in that curve, I popped a hamstring.
Oh.
And I absolutely could not control myself. I eat the pavement. Do you hear what I'm telling you?
I hear you.
And today, when it goes to getting cold weather and rain, I still feel tightness in that hamstring.
Well, my memories here, Travis, and coming over here, it seems like I can't remember but maybe one baseball game. But other than that, every trip I've had here has involved rain, monsoon. We were talking about that in the car ride over here with my wife, and she said, wasn't it last time we were over here with the Almonds and their boy was playing and our boy was playing and said it flooded. I mean, our shoes filled up with water. It rained so hard, and it seems like every memory of this field for me is involved the monsoon.
Well, maybe it'll stay dry tonight. I hope we can have a good track to play on. The field looks good.
Yep. You can tell it got a little bit of cool temperatures. It just a shade bit of little scalping, browning, but all in all, the field is in good condition. Just other than the color, that's just an appearance thing. But that's probably a lot due to a little agronomy lesson here for you. So when that Bermuda grass grows, you can only cut off so much of it until you get to the brown stem, and people think you kill it, but you're not. You're just cutting off all the green tissue off of that plant.
See there?
And so there you've got that brown showing, and that's all it is. It's a little bit of scalping going on, but it'll grow out in 2 or 3 days. It'll be all lush green again. And
well, I've noticed these days when I get a short haircut that rather than getting to the brown, I get to the gray.
I thought it was supposed to, the grays or the browns were supposed to be on the bottom, but you done beat that. Done revert, they flipped on me.
Oh my goodness, I want you to look at our uniforms.
Yep. So Travis, listen,
this right here,
man, I'm telling you, the best looking uniform to me, these white uniforms, Raider Nation, are just phenomenal. They're new, brand new this year, so this is the first time we've got to wear them. They're going to break them in tonight.
Fantastic. We're looking at red hats. You got the white horn, kind of Minnesota Viking look on the helmet. Not the same color, of course, but that same look. You got red pants, and then you got white jerseys with red numbers, and man,
it just stands out good.
Yeah, it looks good, and thank God it's easy to find the numbers. We
had
some numbers a couple of years ago. I couldn't tell what it was because the number blended so closely to the uniform. But this is a good-looking uniform, and, man, I'm excited about what's going on.
Yep.
Compared to last year, it was brutal.
Well,
Travis, brutal last year.
Let's talk a little bit about Terrion before this game gets started up.
Tell the story, because this is a fantastic story.
Terrion Moore had a really big play this week, big passing play, and Recruit Georgia recognized this play, and they normally pick anywhere from 7 to 10 plays in the state of Georgia as being the top plays for the week. And Terrion got selected in that top 10 this week, and it went through a voting process. And our community really stepped up, and who knows if somebody outside the community watched it and liked his play better over the others, but Terrion ended up winning the play of the week for Recruit Georgia, and they put a really, really nice write-up about him. I just posted it on our Bacon County football page on Facebook. If you want to go see that and read it and check it out, just really a great write-up on this young man, and just his size, talking about him being 6'3", 230 pounds, his athletic ability of what he's done for our Red Raiders last season and this season, and some of the colleges that have reached out to him, like Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern. And although he has not received a scholarship yet,
it's coming.
It's coming. And when you got a showcase like Recruit Georgia that all these college recruiters are looking at, and they're looking at these top plays for the week, it gets him a lot of attention. So I'm sure their mailbox is going to start lighting up in the weeks to come each and every week. But they pretty much justified in their write-up saying that, he is definitely a Division I scholarship athlete and is worthy to play D1 football. So very proud for him and his family. His mom's in the military. She's over in Hawaii serving in the Army over there. Just a phenomenal family, great people. He's a very humble, very polite and well-mannered young man, and having a military mom, you better be.
Yep.
I'm a military dad. I'm a veteran myself, and my dad was a military veteran, and my grandfather was a military veteran. And so being a third-generation military veteran, my boys got that regimen in our household of having that respect and discipline, and it shows in his family as well. And just again, commend his mom and thank her for her service. We congratulate Taiwan Moore on his winning the top play in the state of Georgia for Recruit Georgia this week. And again, that's another spotlight on Bacon County, Alma, Georgia, Red Raider football, Travis.
Well, over the years, we've had some athletes like every school does, but Bacon has been known more for its baseball teams, softball teams. Years ago, it was known for its basketball program. Never really been known that much for its football program, but it's beginning to take shape. And Coach Goss and his staff, I just looked at the talent on our coaching staff the other night. I was sitting there watching them before the game and looking at each one and the years of experience. You got Regal down there.
Yes.
You just got so
and his
much.
dad was a head coach,
Yeah,
so
Dan
he
Regal,
grew up
yeah.
in that regimen.
Yeah, and we got so much coaching talent and experience down there. If we can just be patient, you can see before your very eyes. If you walked in to the school last football season and talked with the football team, and you walk in this year and talk with the football team, the difference is night and day.
It is.
And the culture is just changing, and it takes that.
Well, Travis,
to build a winner.
I commend Coach Goss on. I would say that is one of his bright spots is his recruiting, his coaching recruiting, and he was at Houston County, and he's coached with a lot of really good coaches, and playing on national championship teams at Valdosta and having the phenomenal coaching staff there. He's really networked very well in the coaching community, and getting guys like John David Sellers. He was coaching college football, right. And to convince a guy like that to come down and take part of this staff and come down to Bacon County, Georgia, and come off of a college football staff is big.
Well, we lined up. I hope y'all ready. Horns up, everybody. It's time for the kickoff. And Abraham, I keep forgetting his last name, Abraham Meza, is about to do the kicking duties. And he's been a pleasant surprise. And we're about to get it underway. We'll be receiving the second half. We're kicking off here, and he puts the foot to it, kicks it deep, and Brantley gets it on about the 15-yard line. He's going to the sideline. It's exactly the way we had him played, and we're going to stop him short of the 30. Great play by number 24 for us, Brady Cawthorn. Boy, we called his name a lot last week.
Did.
Is that Wesley Cawthorn's brother?
Yes.
It is.
That's where I've seen that walk. He walked on the field like Wesley Cawthorn did. Wesley was one of our finer football players we had a terrible end to his football career. Got hurt. He was our captain, going to lead our football team. He was our running back, our linebacker.
Most talkative player.
Yeah, never said two words the whole time he was at school. But got a terrible injury down at Pierce County in the opening game of the season, but I could tell the way this kid walks, that's got to be Wesley's brother.
Yep.
Middleton's in motion. The quarterback turns and he throws it out in the flats, and he's going to catch it and go out of bounds for about 1 yard loss. 1 yard gain. I'm sorry, 1 yard gain. Quarterback number 8, Taiwan Walker, who is a junior quarterback, threw the ball to Kellen Middleton, who is a sophomore running back and defensive back. 1 yard gain. It's going to be second and
must
9.
have stepped out early because it looked like to me it went. It was about a 5 yard play, but I guess he stepped out of bounds there right when he called it.
The official was right on it. We got the pistol formation, just like you see a lot in defense. And
I've seen a mouthpiece go flying over there,
I
Travis.
did too.
Somebody got their bell rung.
We got a 2 yard gain, and it's going to wind up. It's going to be third down and a long 7, almost 8 yards. Almost 8 yards. And Brantley is on the 29-yard line. They're on 29-yard line.
Oh, what it would be to make a good defensive stand right here, Travis.
Fantastic. That's just what we need. Right now, third down is always big. It looks like we are walking Cawthorn up, and we've got a 5-man front right now. 2 linebackers in the back, and we're daring them to try to throw the football against us.
We get pressure. He rolls out.
And he's going to throw it out of bounds, which is intentional
good job.
ground, in which it don't matter.
Yes, sir. Travis, that's how you want to make a defensive start in a football game, right there.
Yeah, number 9 for us, Gaddafi Newsom. Super play by him. He's played big for us this year.
He has. So opening drive, Brantley gains 3 yards on their opening drive against us.
We're running players. Hey, and we got electric back here. I'm anxious. He's going to get one before the year's over.
Yep.
Kai John Morris or Kaiwan McMorris. Well, we are close, and he boots it. We're going to have a return. Oh, Kiwan. Can he get the corner? Can he get the edge?
Oh, that should be a flag on them, but she didn't throw it.
There he goes.
Oh, he's gone. He is gone, Travis.
Don't catch him.
He is gone. I don't see a flag on the field.
I call that one.
Yes, sir.
I said he's going to get one for the year's over, and there we go. And just like that with 10:41
You keep calling
left.
them, Travis.
Oh, yeah,
keep
baby.
calling them.
10:41 left in the first quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders have just nailed a special team punt return. And
Travis, that was a
70 yards?
70,
71 yard, maybe?
Yeah.
71 yards.
71 yards.
70
Big
yard
play.
Yeah. Great play. Keywan, he's got some wheels on him, and
He
not
sure
only
does.
that, he's very quick. Fast and quick. Abraham Mesa lines up for the extra point. Yeah, Stephon Dean's boy. And nope, we miss it to the left. He hits that thing a little bit fat, and it would have been a great hook if he was trying to kick it into the soccer net. But instead, we come up wide left, and it was a little bit low. And you know what? We're going to take a quick timeout. 10:41 left in the first quarter. Bacon County 6, Brantley County nothing. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on Classic Country 104.3.
When life throws you unexpected expenses, visit the people who help people do life. First,
Yes, sir.
Alma can help.
And they're sitting dead on the 50. The nose of the football is barely touching the 50. Most of the football is still inside Brantley County territory. That was a good-looking play. They just broke the line of scrimmage, and that's the thing about crowding the line. Got a big old fullback, big, good-looking athlete. He's a senior, number 45 for them, Gavin King.
It's a false start. It'll be against Brantley.
We'll take that.
Yes,
back
sir.
them up. Number 35 for Brantley checks in. JoJo Steedley, a junior running back. Out comes number 45, Gavin King.
5-yard penalty there, Travis. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Brantley. All of Brantley's players have got the wristbands, so they're taking that. They're not going in a huddle, and the coach is calling the plays, and you see them all checking their wristbands.
Brantley's got trips to the top. Going to turn it hanging off in a counter. No, he throws it out wide. Middleton's out here by himself. He's dancing.
And he breaks the seam.
Yep, he does, and he gets about a 10-yard gain. We had him in the backfield. He broke a tackle. He's quick. His brother was a good football player down here. And that's about a 12-yard gain. 11-yard gain anyway. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line, Bacon's 39-yard line. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're swapping licks right now, trying to feel each other out. They turn to hand it off to the big fullback. He's going to try to go
we'll get him in the backfield.
Drop him for a loss.
It's going to be about a 1-yard loss on the play, Travis.
Yeah, number 22 for us, Cameron Crawford. He's coming up where he's dropping them for a loss. He's quick, very quick. Very quick.
And he's very strong for his size.
Right. What does he weigh, 150 pounds maybe?
Yes, sir.
Got him playing on the edge.
But he's 149 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Got twins to the top. They're running a tight end here to the bottom. 2 running backs. He's dancing.
We got him again.
Dancing, and we stop him. Good play by our defensive lineman. Let's see who's on the bottom of that stack.
50. That's Joe Harris.
Number 50, Woodbury.
Trey Woodbury.
Joe
I'm
Harris
one number
51.
off. I'm almost getting there on memorizing.
That's all right. You're getting close.
We're getting close.
I'm having trouble even reading.
Well, they about look like twins out there, 50 and 51.
They do. They resemble each other. Sure do. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11. Bring it in motion. They're going to hand it. It's going to do a reverse, and they're going to throw it, and he's wide open, 44. But he's going to get a 1st down. They do a little trickery, get down to about the 20-yard line. Number 44, the tight end, was wide open. I don't know why the guy was running through it. He got an 11 or 12-yard gain, but he passed up on a touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, number 20 for them is Brian Hyatt. And number 44, good-looking athlete, Cameron Allen. Big, tall, athletic tight end. He's lined up wide now out at split end. You got twins to the top and the bottom, a single setback. Quarterback Taiwan Walker takes the snap, hands off to the big fullback.
We stop him. Big penetration on that play.
Yeah, big penetration by number 70 for us, Jermaine Bradley. Good young man. Boy, I like that kid.
And Joe Harris come in to kind of finish him up there. He tried to roll out of that. We just closed the hole. He ran into a wall, and he tried to roll outside, and Joe Harris just come over the top and cleaned it up.
Brantley quarterback Walker looking over to the sideline. He calls out some numbers, plays or something. Everybody looks at their wristband to figure out what they're about to do. He's alone right by himself, got trips down here to the bottom and twins to the top. Brings a young man in motion. He's going to try to hand it off. Instead, he keeps it and goes up the middle himself. Looks like he's going to get about a 5-yard gain, about a 4-yard gain, I'm sorry.
It was a low snap on that play, and I think that was intended to be handed off, but it was snapped on the ground, and the man in motion had already come by him before he had time to get the football up and hand it to him.
I will say this Taiwan Walker that plays quarterback for them, he's not extremely tall, but he is a good-looking athlete.
He sure is.
If he gets out in the open, we better have some wheels if we're going to run him down. Turn, hands, he's going to look to throw. He's looking to throw. We got him. Now he escapes, but he ain't going to escape in that. We're going to drop him for a loss, about a 1-yard loss. They're going to make it fourth.
See where they mark it.
4th and 7.
Yep.
And Brantley's going to reach for about a 36, 37-yard field goal attempt right here. They're running lineman in.
Well, they must have a pretty good kicker here, Travis.
Number 98 for them, Diego Martinez.
No, sir.
He kicked it about like ours did. He misses it. How about that? Stand
yes,
up,
sir.
Brantley.
We'll
Stand
take
up,
it.
Bacon County. Stand up. So with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, Bacon is going to take over on the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, Travis, on that play, our number 70, Jermaine Bradley got in there on the center, and I think he caused him. It wasn't a good snap on that, and we also had pressure coming on the kicker, and just there was a little hesitation that threw that play off and caused that guy to not put it through the uprights.
Quarterback Michael got Bruce Brown set behind him in the pistol formation. We got trips down here to the bottom. We got a single split end to the top. We turn, look, we're just going to throw a quick out. Catches the ball, number 11 for us, catches the ball and goes out of bounds.
About a 9-yard play.
Tyron Dean. It's about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Good play. Caught it with his hands. Just turned. I'll take 8 yards every play.
I will. Absolutely.
We got a wide receiver that I've not seen a lot of this year, Aiden Wright, sophomore, number 8 out here.
Yes, sir.
Good-looking athlete.
Well, he's one of the players that I believe earned a starting spot this week in practice, Travis.
Oh. Great play by number 2, Bruce Brown, just kind of being patient. Stayed behind his block. When he did, he went forward for about a 5-yard gain. We're on our own 34-yard line, 33-yard line. 5:06 left, 1st and 10, Bacon.
I love it, Travis. I love it.
Boy, I feel good with Mason Michael running this show. Senior.
Yes, sir.
Twins to the top, twins to the
flag.
bottom. They're going to call something.
Sideline
warning.
Well, we seen a lot of that last week, didn't we?
I don't think I've ever seen a game that had as many sideline warnings as that did.
No.
Wound up being a big issue in that game.
And they ejected the coach, the head coach.
They sure did. He would not stay away. He kept coming on the field.
Well, after about 20 warnings and 3 flags, I think that was a
yeah. Little run.
Oh, out to Terry on it. He's got ground.
Yeah, he does.
Stiff arm.
Hit him out of bounds. We need a flag. They didn't give it to him. He got up to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Terrion lined up uncharacteristically. He was lined up wide in the split end position. They move him all over the field to get him in good position to make plays, good matchups. Number 3 for us, Keelan Peterson, is in. We got trips to the top, got a single receiver to the bottom. We got
false start.
Evidently that's what it's going to be. I don't know what happened. It looked like Bruce may have leaned a little bit. Bruce Brown going out. In comes Jamarian Guyton, number 20, just a sophomore.
And he looks just so good in that running back position, doesn't he, Travis?
He does. He's still got a gimpy. He's probably about 90%. It's gimpy on his ankle a little bit.
He kind of tweaked it. He was getting back on the mend and tweaked it in the game last week, and the guy pushed him out of bounds.
Is that what he hurt? I knew he got hurt.
Yeah.
It was his ankle. Let's see what happens right here. 1st and 15. Should have been an offside. There he goes. Oh, that was a good play by their linebacker. Looked like he was heading for green grass. And then number 31 for them, he closed it in a hurry. Ryan Ratliff, he's a junior.
Yeah, that play just about broke for some big gains right there.
Just a step away, Guyton remains in. We flip-flop sides, trips down here to the bottom. Quarterback Michael looks over the defense. We get the ball. He turns and he fires the ball to Terry on.
They cannot bring him down.
No. Goes spinning forward. He gets about a 7 or 8 yard gain. It's going to wind up and be 3rd and manageable, 3rd and about 6. We cross over into Brantley County's territory. We're on the nose of the football, almost touching the 46-yard line of Brantley. Looks like we're going to run twins to the top and to the bottom.
We bring Brown back in the backfield.
Play clock down to 18 seconds. Got plenty of time. We hand the ball off to Brown. He falls forward. It's not going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain. And let's see what we're going to do right here. We may try to punt them down, pin them inside, or we may go for it. I know Coach is not going to give them much. And it looks like our punting team is going to come. They're running on.
Good call there.
Yep. 25-second clock has not started yet, so we got plenty of time to get our players on.
We're going to open our windows up here, Raider Nation, so we can see a little better. It's starting to get nighttime.
Cameron Crawford gets the ball. He punts. Whoa, he nailed it.
What a
Get down
punt.
there and stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Oh,
almost.
So close.
If he'd have been a defensive back instead of defensive lineman, he'd have stopped it.
Jacob Griffin, one of our defensive linemen, looked like an NFL player. I mean, everybody's asking, how did that big boy get down there so quick? He made a dive and grab for the football to try to stop it from rolling in the end zone. And, man, what some athletic ability Jacob showed right there, Travis.
He sure did. It was quite an effort. I think this is a smart play. You know,
Yeah.
I don't never like to give the football up, but we're early in this game, and we don't need to give them any momentum whatsoever.
No, sir.
Coach made a good call, in my opinion. Not
And
that
if
he
they're going to
needs my
get it,
opinion.
let's make them earn it.
Exactly. Let's make them go the length of the field.
Yep.
Quarterback Walker back in. They bring in a number 2 for them, Cager Flowers, who is a senior running back, defensive back. Beside him is Middleton, sophomore, number 10. Turn and hand the ball off to Middleton. He's quick in the hole.
Oh, he is.
He's very quick. And he breaks it, and when he does, he maneuvers down the field and gets a first down, about a 14-yard gain. It's going to be 1st and 10, Brantley, on their own 34-yard line. White Hat cranks the clock. Plenty of time. Brantley's looking over their wristbands to figure out what kind of play they're about to run.
Again, it's a no huddle. You know, it makes you think of a really like a 2-minute offense type of deal, hurry-up offense.
They're running right straight at us is where they're having their greatest success. They can't do much going wide. We're coming off the edge, and we miss, and great play there. We missed from the edge rusher, number 4, to Marcus Pruitt, came off the edge, missed the quarterback. Quarterback ducked inside, but when he did, number 51, I think it was
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris that made a tremendous play outside. Good play. And we drop him for about a 2.5-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12.5. 1:19 left in the first quarter. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Quarterback Walker looks over the defense, takes a snap. Their best play has been handing the ball off just like that right there. And he falls forward for about a 4, maybe 5-yard gain. And it's going to wind up being third down and about 7. Third and a long 7, let's call it. Brantley is on
they're moving it back. It's going to be 8, Travis.
Yeah, Brantley is on their 37-yard line. 37 looks like.
Yep.
And this is a big play right here. They bring in this long, lanky tight end they got. Been playing out wide. He's going to line him up wide, but we better have a safety on him.
Well, they run this spread here, so you know, and he does.
Out. He does throw it out wide. It's going to be a first down. Steps out of bounds.
That tight end was definitely open too, Travis.
Yeah, we better be careful with this kid.
He's got some decent height to him too.
Looks like he's about 6'2" or 3 maybe.
Yep.
But he's a little bit light.
Probably about 190, 200 pounds.
Maybe even 210. But you know what? Looking at him against the rest of their players, he may be 6'3", 6'4". That's about right. He's a good-looking athlete.
I think looks to be the tallest player on their team.
Yeah. He's a senior. Got some athleticism. Quarterback rolls. He's going yard. If he catches, it's going to be 6. Woo! And we got burnt deep.
Great play by Brantley County there. Had their man, had about a 5-yard head start here on our DB, and quarterback just overthrew him.
One thing you learn as a safety is you never let anybody behind you except then. Be 2nd and 10. Brantley sitting dead on the 50-yard line. Dead on the 50. This is the second time they've been straddling the 50-yard line. We walk up, go to a man, looks like a man look anyway. We may drop back into a zone. They're going to turn and hand the ball off to Middleton. We close very quickly. That was a good play by number 51 again, Joe Harris. He slowed Middleton down.
He got a hand on him and kind of moved his hips on that play, and
in this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back, everybody. We swapped sides of the field. They just didn't swap the chains. Yes, they did. I'm sorry. They got everything right. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from the Bacon County 47-yard line. He throws the ball deep. We got him covered.
Good job.
We didn't see the ball, but we were walking with him or running with him stride for stride. It was a good play by our defensive back.
And he put his arm up. As he went up to catch that ball, he kept his hand in between his arms. And, again, just a good play, Travis.
And Brantley is going to kind of do what we just done. They're going to try to kick us deep and pin us deep and give us the length of the field to go. Number 21 for us, who's already had 1 touchdown, Kewan McMorris.
Kewan.
Kind of got an odd spelling to it. I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. Kewan.
Yeah, we want to say Kaiwan, but it's Kewan.
Got a delay of game against Brantley. We're going to back them up 5 yards.
And that was pretty much intentional there, I think, by the coaching staff. It's 5 yards isn't going to hurt here. And, they were pretty much in the same place in the field we were of having a chance of that ball rolling in the end zone. They want to pin us deep here.
Yeah, that may have absolutely been a strategic move, because he boomed that first one.
He did.
He kicks it, he angles it, but he kicks it right at it. And there we go. No. Just take it down. And they did pin us down inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Looks like 17 or 18-yard line, depends on where they mark it.
Those get so scary in high school football.
17-yard line. Yep.
Anytime you see a punt return, you just worry about muffing that and the damage it can do. And and you even see it. I watched it in a professional game last week. It happened to a player. I believe it was the Steelers.
Bruce Brown running back. Got Mason Michael in at quarterback. Basically the same set we run all night. Trips to the top. Got a single receiver down here at the bottom. We turn the pitch it to Brown. We're going to try to get to the edge. He's going to dance a little bit. And we got flags coming in. Got a hold on us. That's not good.
No.
And I wonder who the hold was on.
It looks to be on one of the wide receivers out here.
It is. And they're going to back us up. If it's a 10-yard penalty, it looks like it's going to be maybe 13-yard line. About a 13-yard. In other words, it's going to be 1st and 13. That's about right, 1st and 13. Lost 3 yards on the play, but we do get first down again. We tried to go wide, but we were holding instead of blocking. Now we got trips. We just flipped the field. We hand the ball. He's wide open. There goes Bruce. And he falls forward for looks like going to be a first down.
11-yard gain on the play.
Yes.
Big play by Bruce.
About a 14 or 15-yard gain.
We go and hurry up, and we got another play here. He handed it off to Bruce Brown. Michael did, and we've got about a 4-yard gain on the play.
Yep.
Boy, they got that snap off quick.
Well, I was looking elsewhere, and I'm glad you caught it.
I just did happen to catch it.
Guyton checks in. Bruce Brown checks out. Got number 6, Jarrett Boatwright. He's checked in, playing wide. We bring there he goes.
That's the speed you want to see. Boy, Guyton, Mason Michael handed off the ball to Guyton, and he had his motor turning on that play.
Shoestring caught him.
And shoestring tackle by a Brantley County defender there to stop him. That was about a 14-yard gain on the play.
Great block by guard Jamel Hart. Sprung Guyton.
We ran into our own guy. Michael hands off the ball again to Guyton, and he was following his lead blocker, number 52, which is Dustin Andrews, and Guyton just ran into the back of him. Dustin got tied up with his guy on the outside here, and anyway, he stopped both of them.
We're going to have twins to the top and twins to the bottom. Guyton stays in. Quarterback Michael. Very quickly. They're lined up off sides. I don't know that they're going to call it. But there goes Michael.
Yep. Oh.
They're going to call hold on us, but they didn't call it off sides, don't look like. Maybe a chop block. I don't know what they're going to call, really. Chop block.
Yep.
That ain't good.
Yeah, their nose is lining up off sides. We'll see if he
close.
does it again this time. And I don't think we've noticed it until it's got right here in front of us where we can see straight down the line.
That's a brutal penalty right there.
It is.
Brutal.
You can see our coach's disappointment on the sideline over there just by the way he's standing.
That just kills the drive, that kind of stuff right there. Not saying we can't get it, but that'll kill your drive in a hurry. And that is
going to bring up 2nd and 20.
Yep.
Very costly penalty. So Guyton remains in the backfield. We got 2 receivers up top and 2 receivers down bottom. Mason drops back. He's going to pass. Got number 3 open. Oh, my goodness. He caught the ball, and he turned to run and dropped it out of his hands.
Beautiful play call, beautiful execution.
And that would have put us
they were on him. He probably wouldn't have scored, but it would definitely give us a first down.
Yeah, that was going to be a good 30, 35-yard gain on the play had he caught the ball.
I can honestly say that ball was about a 25 or 30-yard pass. He could have – there's no way he could have walked up there and handed him that ball any prettier than what that ball was.
We got a screen, and Brown's got it.
There goes
He's
Bruce.
got a block.
There goes Bruce. It's going to be a
one
first
man
down.
to beat. One man, and the guy just does get him.
Great play. Wow.
And I got to hand it to, who is that? Number 9 for Brantley County? 2. Number 2. Who is that? Cager Flowers.
Yes.
For Brantley, he was last man standing, and he did a good job there to stay with Brown and stop us, but we still got a first down.
Well,
we'll take it. A big
I
gain
got
on
to
the
hand
play.
it to Mason Michael and our offense who sold that screen pass. Great play by Bruce. He just takes it and falls forward.
And Bruce, too, on that play, he had to go up in the air to get it. He kind of had to throw it up. The pressure was coming on him so quick, he threw it so high in the air.
That was a picture-perfect screen pass.
It was.
Talking with Coach this week, he was talking about so far our inability to connect on the screen pass with any effectiveness, and but we did then. Hands the ball off to Guyton. There he goes. He's following. There he goes. He's got the corner.
He got the edge.
And there's going to be a horse collar maybe. Nope. He grabbed him, but he can't.
He thought about it.
Yeah. That's going to be another first down. Middleton brings him down on the sideline.
What explosive speed Guyton's got out here on the edge.
And we just keep pecking away, run one up for 3 yards up the middle, and then we hit wide.
And again, we have done well running to the outside.
We hoped, talking with the seniors, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Joe, but talking to them, they said that they thought we could get to the edge.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
And we're going to toss it out to Guyton. He got the corner, and we.
Oh my goodness, man! Flag happy.
Holding
flag happy
on us.
I didn't even see that.
It was on. They're going to call a holding call on number 8 for us, Aiden Wright. It's going to bring the touchdown back.
Oh goodness,
that's tough right there.
I'm sick of
I didn't
flags.
see it. I sure didn't see the hold. I didn't see.
I'm not saying he didn't. I didn't see it either. So.
But there wasn't a player within 3 yards of him, is what.
That's the thing. That's the thing about it. It's going to be first and 15. First and 15 looks like, maybe 14. Terry on down at tight end. It's going to be a running play because he's covered up. He's covered up by.
Oh, yeah, Guyton's.
There he
goes.
He
found it. He's got it.
No, they dropped it down.
Man.
Down about 3-yard line.
Number 27 for Brantley County makes the stop. Lance Ruiz brings Guyton down on, they're going to mark it on the 2.
I think Guyton
3.
may have landed on the football. Looks like it got his wind a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to take a timeout, 8 minutes. 8 minute and 1 second left in the second quarter. Bacon 6, Brantley nothing. We're not. Senior Bruce Brown comes in and lines up behind quarterback Mason Michael. We bring our team in kind of close. We'll turn around and hand it to Bruce, and he's going to go right on in.
He's going to walk on in.
That's going to be 6.
He broke 1 tackle.
Yep. Don't be shocked here if we don't go for 2. It's 12-0. I said 12. 12-0. 7:57 left in the second quarter. And we are definitely going for 2 right here.
That would
Keelan
be
Peterson checks out. Jarrett Boatwright checks in. 2 would be big right here. 2 would be big right here. We line up Dean out wide to your left. Tyron Dean. We got twins to the top. That is Peterson, isn't it? Yes, Peterson and Jarrett Boatwright. We turn. Quarterback Michael turns. He's going to throw it to Terry on.
Wide open
on a good old-fashioned bootleg, and that was just too easy. Great play between Michael and Terry on. You can see the chemistry. And like that, my dear friends, 7:57 left in the second quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders 14, Brantley nothing. You're listening to Classic Country 104.3.
Lamar's Pharmacy, 905 South Pierce Street, Helmut, where you'll find complete.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent. And the company that stands behind them.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Kick the ball off. Mesa kicks it to Middleton. He's one of their jet backs. He gets tackled by his own player, kind of. Then we come in and finish it off.
He was trying to sneak in behind him there and hide a little bit on that play.
And he brings it up to the 28-yard line, where Brantley will start on their own 28-yard line.
So hopefully our defense can have another big defensive stand here. We don't want to let them put any points on the clock if you can help it here before the half.
Thanks to statistician Rick Head, 12. The last drive was 12 plays, 3 minutes and 45 seconds, 83 yards. 83 yards, man, that's the kind of clicking that I like. That right
Absolutely.
there, yeah. I'm like you, Brent. It's been a long time since I seen Brent. Most of the time we're scoring from way out or something happened. They hand the ball off to Middleton. We got it all stacked up, and he comes dancing out. He's a good little athlete.
He
just
sure
a sophomore.
is.
He's been the energy, most of the energy for this Brantley County team. He picks up 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4 up to the 34-yard line. Brantley on their own 34-yard line. 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Come on, defense. Come on. Don't give them nothing cheap here. Our defense is kind of.
This is a little different formation than we've seen from them tonight.
They're going to try to stack it up a little bit. They're got twins to the short side of the field.
Man.
Come on, Cameron Crawford.
What a good job defense.
Cameron Crawford, he stood Middleton up, and when he did, number 25 for us, Nathan O'Neill, comes in and finishes it off. 2 linebackers, one outside, one inside. Come on, big boys.
That's going to be about a 2-yard loss on the play.
It's going to be third and a long 6. Third and a long 6.
Yep.
And they are on, Brantley is on their own 32-yard line, looks like. Big play right here, big play. Brantley's got trips. Trips to the top. Got a single setback. Big number 45 there. Big fullback, running back. They sprint Walker out. He throws the ball out in the flats.
What a tackle.
Great tackle. There he is. There's Cawthorn. Brady Cawthorn. Shows up big. The boy can run. He's like his brother. Wesley could run too.
I'm telling you. That was a big-time play right there, Travis.
Sure was. Going to wind up being 4th and a long 4 yards. Brantley on their own 34-yard line. And we bring in our jitterbug. You want to say his name again? Keywan.
Keywan.
I'll get it before the year's over.
Yeah.
Keywan McMorris. He's on about our kind of shanks it off to the side. Our punter does, but it's going to get a little bit of a Brantley roll. Rolls out about the 37-yard line of Bacon, where we'll take over 1st and 10. 5:37 left in the first quarter. Your Bacon County Red Raiders 14, Brantley nothing.
You know, and it'd definitely have our Red Raiders running into the locker room with their heads held high. So hopefully our offense, we got plenty of time. 5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Scores 14-0. Michael in the shotgun steps back.
Great
connects
pass.
to number
Great
6.
Catch. Come
Jared
on, Jared, hold
Boatwright.
on to it. Take a 5-yard gain and go down.
Yep.
That's what he does. Good throw. Michael's beginning to look more and more comfortable after a devastating knee injury. First game of the season last year against Fitzgerald. Boy, that took the wind out of us, didn't it?
It sure did.
But he's back wearing a brace, but he's back in his position, which frees up some of our other athletes to do what they do. It's going to be second and about 4.5, I guess.
Yep.
5 minutes
Short
even
5.
left of the third quarter. Turn, fakes a pitch, and there goes.
He's got an opening.
There goes Michael
man.
running straight up the middle. They don't know Michael very well.
No.
He don't shy away from contact. He plays more like a linebacker than he does a quarterback sometimes. But his hat comes off. He's going to have to exit the field, which means we're going to put Terry on in at quarterback probably. We're going to take a timeout right here. Coach Keith Goss is going to take a timeout and bring our offense over.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
First and 10. Michael went off to the sideline.
But being we called the timeout allowed enough time for him to get his helmet back on and come back in the game.
Good. Twins to the top, got a single receiver to the bottom, turn to hand the ball off. There goes.
Got a block.
Boom. I tell you what, old number 52, Andrews, he's pulling the lead, but Guyton is wearing his back out.
He sure is.
But
It
about
looks
a
like we're
9,
going to.
10
I
yard
think we're going to
gain,
have
yeah.
10. Yeah, they're giving us the first down, so a 10-yard gain on the play.
Ooh, that boy's quick. He is quick.
He's just so explosive out of the backfield.
He is just a sophomore. One step and he's full speed. You're right.
Yep.
Same thing with Bruce. Bruce Brown checks
We're
back
just
in.
not used to seeing Guyton being this healthy this season, and each week he's getting more and more speed as his ankle's getting better and better.
Twins to the top and the bottom. We throw the ball over the middle.
Good
Keelan
job.
catches it. Made a spin move, and he's going to go into the
got
end
it.
zone.
What a
Great
play. What
Great
a play.
individual effort. Keelan Peterson.
Same play we
senior.
ran earlier where he dropped the pass.
He ain't dropping that
He
one.
didn't drop that one.
He caught it with his hands. And when he did, he made a great spin move. They had him. He spun out of it, and he was looking for the end zone. He said, I'm tired of hearing about all the touchdowns y'all score. I'm going to get one for myself. And just like that, 20-0 with 4:08 left in the third quarter. Bacon, 20. Brantley, 0.
Where was that at, Travis? What? That was about a 40.
We were on the 43-yard line, about
Yep.
a 43-yard touchdown, probably something like that. We receive it. Meza kicks it and booms it right on through. That looks good. 21-0. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm sorry, second quarter, right before halftime. You're listening to Classic Country, 104.3.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Got to
Maybe
get
a
score
trick
on the board.
play or two here we may see as well. And they hand it off to the
To the
fullback.
big fullback who's got room. Trent Music comes up and makes a good tackle, but it's not after about a 13-yard gain. And let's see. Brantley's down on the 36-yard line of Bacon. Their best play has been straight at us. They got somewhat of a size mismatch against our defensive front. We got some quickness on them. But
Probably the best job of their offensive line of the night I saw on that play. Bad snap. It's on the ground, but they still get the handoff off. But we're going to keep them on about a 4-yard gain on the play.
Yep, but he had the edge.
He
had
did.
the edge on us. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 from our 32-yard line, from Bacon's 32-yard line. Quarterback Walker comes back out. Everybody from Brantley is looking over their wristbands. You got the little spark plug out here, Middleton, who's lined up wide, kind of in the split end position. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get a post on him before tonight's over. Oh, good play, good play.
Oh, good job.
Good play by Brady Cawthorn again, who comes in off the edge.
He caught him
almost sneaks away, and he grabbed him by a shoestring, dropped him for about a half a yard loss. It's going to be third and a long 7 yards. Third and 7.
Just enough of that jersey to stumble him up.
3rd and 7. Quarterback Taiwan Walker 1 step away from doing some damage. Great play by Brady Cawthorn, number 24. Brady is a junior. Here again, this Middleton kid out here, they're going to try to get him open. He's the one that's got some athletic ability. He's very, very quick. Got good hands. Turn the hand off. Great play up the middle, number 50. Trey
Woodbury gets penetration.
Woodbury, yes.
And keeps them with no gain on the play.
21-0. I have all ideas. Brantley's about to go for it right here. 1:56 left in the second quarter.
And they're almost forced to pass on this play.
Yeah, the last 2 plays they've had short losses.
And they bring that big tight end. They got him out here in single man-to-man coverage.
We better be careful.
Yes, sir.
We better be careful. Timeout, Brantley. Yep. That's right. We're going to take a timeout with 1 minute and 35 seconds left.
It's 4th and 7. They are inside our territory on about the 33-yard line. We've got 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The score is Bacon 21, Brantley 0, so they're going for it on this play.
Watch Big 44 out here, or watch them try to find a way to get the ball to Middleton.
What they'll probably try to do is just put it in the air and let him go up and try to make a play, because he's definitely got us beat in the height category.
And he's athletic.
And that's they do throw it out.
A little flea flicker. And there goes Middleton. That was a good play call.
It was a very good play call. But we stop them from scoring. Kind
of the old hook and ladder type play, you know.
Yeah.
They throw the ball out. The receiver, number 44, just steps out. Everybody's expecting him to go deep. He runs about a 5-yard out and catches the ball.
Well, we said they would hit us with a trick play.
And as we come up to tackle him, Middleton is running behind him, and he just turns and pitches the ball to him with nobody out here to cover him. We're very fortunate that they didn't score. They turn and hand the ball off. There's a little bit of a mix-up, but he's going to dance a little bit, the big fullback, and get down to the 10-yard line.
It's 1 minute left. About a 5-yard gain on the play.
59 seconds left. Brantley takes another timeout. 59 seconds on the 10-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 5. 2nd and 5. Brantley's come roaring back here with a couple of trick plays, a couple of just flat out outrun us or run over us plays.
I want to thank you all for joining us on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports, brought to you by BCTV Red Raider Broadcasting. My name is Brent Johnson. I'm an instructor at Bacon County High School in the Engineering and Technology Department, where I advise the Technology Student Association as well as the Student Broadcasting Program through the NFHS. Again, thank you for joining us on this evening's broadcast of your Bacon County Red Raiders as we face the Brantley County Herons in a non-region matchup.
I really like the late start in the football season, to be honest with you.
I do.
For me, I can't stand playing football in the middle of August. Just brutal.
But cooler weather just to me seems like football weather.
That's right.
You know, it just nobody likes playing in 90-degree heat.
No, it's a good time to get in shape.
It is.
When that 90-degree heat, but they're going to take trips to the top. Let's see what they got. One thing that's a little bit surprising, I've not seen Taiwan Walker run the ball but one, maybe 2 times. One of them was a busted play. I think he's an athlete.
He rolls out.
Gonna sprint, and he's going to dance. He's going to get inside the 5-yard line. He's going to get a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to stop the clock. 52 seconds left. All right, boys, y'all need to rise
Looks
up
like they're
right
going to
here.
mark it on the 5. No,
4
and a half.
They start the clock. When they start the clock, I don't know if Brantley has any timeouts left. They may. No, 0 timeouts is what I'm seeing on the scoreboard. Hey, jump.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take a 5-yard.
That definitely helps us out.
Yes. Boy, don't you hate it when that happens.
But we love it when they do it.
I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them throw the ball 3 times down here, 4 times, whatever it takes to stop the clock. Wouldn't be surprised to see them do it at all. That's what I'd do if I don't have any timeouts left. Because by the time you get lined back up, you'll run 20 seconds off easily. And then you're in a mess. Bring in number 11 as a tight end, number 11 for them. Sophomore tight end. They sprint their quarterback out. He's dancing.
Oh, we're going to get probably a holding call, I believe, on them.
Back them up, boys. Back them up.
Now, will that?
Back them up.
Now, will the clock start rolling after this, Travis?
Holding. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think after the penalty. They may roll it.
That is going to be a very costly penalty.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to back them up way, way back because the hold was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
That's going to wind up being a 20-yard penalty.
So they're on the 27?
1st and goal from the 27. You remember one time over in Pierce County, it was like 1st and goal from and 53 yards away or something? They'd run a reverse. They're going to try to throw it. Now he's going to run it. Just tackle him.
Oh,
boom!
Yeah. Big hit.
Way to bring it, Cawthorn.
24.
They did have one timeout left, I guess. They call a timeout. Huh? I called Cawthorn. It was Fuller.
Fuller.
Yeah. Number 14, I'm sorry. Antoine Fuller. Good job, sophomore Fuller. 8 seconds left. It's going to be Brantley's, more than likely, Brantley's final play of the half. They up to the 20-yard line, sits dead on the 20. Does the coach try to kick it here? What does he do? Does he try to throw a fade pattern? That's what I'm trying to do. 44 is back on the sideline. He was a little bit gimpy. He's about their tallest receiver. We just need to stay home. We need to stay home. We need to make sure that we don't let them get out with some type of razzle-dazzle mess. Just play our position.
That's about what they're going to have to do. You know, that's the only thing that's really been making big plays for them.
The extended plays, the long plays it has, they've been effective at running straight at us at times.
Yep. But they're not
athletic enough to just outrun us, you know.
And they're not gaining 27 yards or 20, let's see, where are we at on the 20?
20-yard line. They got twins to the top, twins to the bottom. I believe Big 45 is going to stand back here. That right there should have been a penalty.
Oh, and
great play.
Good play by Cawthorn.
Yes.
Man,
2 seconds
huge.
left. Yep.
He gets up and just bats the ball down, gets in front of the receiver, and has a better play on the ball.
How about standing up for the Bacon County Red Raider defense right
That's
here?
That's huge, Travis. Huge.
Down to the 4-yard line, and we penalties, of course, is what helped us, but we stymied them. They're running players on and off. 20 seconds left. They got plenty of time on the play clock. And they bring in number 98, Diego Martinez, who hit the ball kind of fat. He got leg. He hooks it left, and he's going to miss it.
No good.
And that just the clock goes off in Bacon County, 21. Brantley, nothing. Come on, somebody.
Man, that's exciting.
Horns up, everybody.
Horns up.
And we're going to take a break. And we're going to go back to the studio with Paul Dean. And he's going to take you to the what is the halftime?
Lamar's Pharmacy.
Yeah, Lamar's Pharmacy. Thank God for Lamar's Pharmacy. 21-0. This is Travis Peavy with Joe Hayes, and you're listening to Red Raider Radio on Classic Country.
Once again, I want to thank you for joining us here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you by BCTV Red Raider Broadcasting. Take just a moment as halftime begins. There are going to be homecoming festivities tonight during halftime. The Raider Regiment will not take the field. They were planning not to do so anyway. They've traveled with what you would call a skeleton crew tonight, juniors and seniors, and then a couple odds and end type kids that come to help cheer on this Red Raider team tonight. A little smaller travel team due to more for safety precaution. COVID procedures and those types of things. Good crowd here from Bacon County that came over to oblige and cheer on this 21-0 gameplay by the Red Raiders. Really, barring a few penalties, your Raiders have looked very, very clean and crisp. Mason Michael is continuing to improve. His arm strength is. We always knew he had it. Now his accuracy and his ability to put a little touch on the ball has made a big difference. Bruce Brown, running back, Guyton, running back, Keelan Peterson with a couple big catches. Got the touchdown pass, kind of made up for the drop earlier in that late in that first quarter, and then you saw Terrion Moore make a couple good catches. But I'm real impressed with our defense, how we have really stood up to this line of scrimmage, and we're outmanned as far as weight-wise. But our guys have really played physical this first half, and we hope they'll come out and do the same thing. Again, I want to thank you for joining us. I want to quickly mention audibly our 2020-21 athletic school year title sponsors. That's Coley Electric and Plumbing Supply, Miss Lisa Coley, Andy Cawthorn Auto Sales, Andy Cawthorn, Family Vision Care, Doctors Hutto and McQuaig, Burt CPAs, Mr. Larry Taylor, specifically there, and the Wheeler Agency, Mr. Mike Wheeler. I want to thank him for coming on board, and all these sponsors that's been here year in and year out, allowing us to do what we love to do, bringing you Red Raider football when you can attend. By no means do we encourage you to stay home. If we're just broadcasting to one person and everybody else comes to the game, that's great. I didn't do this. Again, I talk about the subscription service. It's definitely not what necessarily I wanted. But it does provide I hope we provide a quality service that you can enjoy from wherever. Your phone now, I've downloaded the app on my Roku at home so I can rewatch the games there. It's very, with 5 or 6 different platforms to enjoy the game. Again, just appreciate your subscription service, and we're going to give it a break. We'll be back here in just a little bit for the second half.
I'm Joe Hayes, and here with Travis Peavy. And, man, this was an exciting first quarter, wasn't it, Travis?
Well, it was absolutely exciting, and, I don't think we could have asked anything out of our football team to come down here and at homecoming here in Brantley County. You know how everybody wants to win their homecoming game and come in here and put a 21 spot on the board.
And how about we have a hometown Alma, Georgia lady, her daughter won the Brantley County homecoming. They live over here and work here in the school system, right?
Yeah, we mentioned them earlier. Christy was Hennessy. Now she is Christy Middleton, and her daughter, Sydney, just won homecoming queen. This is Glenda Hennessy's granddaughter, Carl Hennessy's granddaughter.
Yes, sir.
And
fine people.
Yeah, absolutely fine people. And this is Matthew and Scott Hennessy's niece. And
yes.
Congratulations to her. She's a senior.
Absolutely.
And I was listening to her read all of her accolades. She's all region in softball. She's all region first team in basketball, and along with a lot of other activities. And, of course, being a reverend myself, she's very, very, I know this for a fact, her and her family very, very active in church
yes.
and in the youth group. And I'm excited about that. And I was listening to listening to some of the girls and what they do and their grades. Got one, as that wants to be a fighter pilot, who was escorted by her naval dad
yes.
out here. And
I think the first time I've ever seen a female that I recall anywhere. I've seen it on TV, but wanting to be a naval fighter pilot.
And I love that.
I do.
I love it. Absolutely.
It is awesome. That is awesome.
Well, thanks to Rick Head, we've got some stats that I'm going to break down in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
We need him at every game, don't we?
We do. It was very nice, very nice. We appreciate Rick doing that. He owns a paper in Blackshear and also the owner of the Waycross Journal-Herald, and we appreciate him sharing this with us. First down for Bacon in the first half. We had 10 first downs, 15 rushes for 114 yards, had 104 passing yards for a total yards of 218. We completed 6 out of 7 passes. How about that for some stats? Had 1 punt for 44 yards. We lost no fumbles. We had 3 penalties for 36 yards. And Brantley County had 8 first downs, 22 rushes for 92 yards, only 49 yards passing, and total yards of 141. They were 4 for 8 in the passing game, had 2 punts for 61 yards, and lost 1 fumble. No, I'm sorry, had a fumble, lost none, and they had 4 penalties for 33 yards. Bruce Brown has 7 carries for 37 yards, and Jamarian Guyton has 7 carries for 64 yards. And so there you go. With 1 minute and 20 seconds left before halftime, we're about to come out. Brantley has not quite made it yet. I see them making their way here. We're already warming up. Both our quarterbacks are out warming up and getting ready. Michael sure does throw a pretty football.
He does. We utilized almost every one of our athletes in this first half, Travis, and something we haven't seen. We have seen a lot of guys get plays. Don't get me wrong with that. But this game, everybody has pitched in. I just feel like offensively, whether it's been Mason Michael keeping the football, getting rushing, 6 for 7 on his passing, Jarrett Boatwright, Terrion, Terrion and Bruce have been kind of the leading rushers and receiving yards in the past 2 games, but here is a lot more well balanced out, and that's they're keying in on these guys, they're keying in on him, and we got other people that's just stepping that's right.
up.
It just when you double cover a guy, that leaves somebody else open, and kudos out to Mason Michael for finding those open guys.
6 for 7 in completion for 104. Not a bad. It's not a bad first half. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Like you said, he's looking a lot more comfortable in the pocket. he's more relaxed in his throws. He's reading the defense very well. He's having good reads, and so far, I mean, this first half was a success. The few penalties hurt us, but the main thing is we didn't let it keep us down.
I guess the big play for me for the first half in Bacon County, as far as offensively is concerned, was when I think it was like third and about 20, and we hit a big third down completion for about a 25-yard gain when we were going in for our second score. We just rolled right on in, and then we got the ball back, and 4 plays later, I think that was the drive where we had 12 plays for I don't know how many yards it was, 83 yards.
Yes, sir.
12-play drive. That drive and that one particular play kind of stood out.
And to me, the one that stood out was Keelan Peterson on that third touchdown on that same drive there that you're talking about, Travis. We had Mason in the shotgun, and he dropped back, and we threw the same play earlier, and it would have been a touchdown, but Keelan dropped the pass. So Coach gave him another shot at redemption. It paid off the second go-around, and turned up for a 41-yard touchdown pass. Just big, huge play. Good job by Mason Michael and Keelan Peterson on that play.
Well, we hadn't even talked about it. They've put a little bit more time on the clock. Hadn't even talked about it tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Go Dogs.
You know it. Life is finally back to normal. I went and bought ribs.
Oh.
I went and bought wings.
I went to Sam's today. We went to Sam's this morning. My wife, she got up early, which I had to get up and feed the football team. So I got up about 5:45 this morning. And as soon as I got done feeding the football team, I come home and picked her and our baby up, and we drove to Valdosta and went to Sam's and picked us up some food, and I had to get some stuff for the football players. That was my main reason for going, but you can't go over there and not take advantage of the situation.
You better carry your wife if you want to come home.
Yes. Well, she got me out of there. She was like, you like, I'm not getting another buggy. Like, we got to go. I had it heaped up, and she's like, we are not getting another buggy.
Well, here we come. 22 seconds left before this halftime is officially over.
I'm going to do a low country bowl tomorrow. I think I'm going to invite some of the coaches over, and we're going to watch some football, and I'm going to have a low country bowl, and hopefully we'll have us a good time, good family fellowship. And,
you know, a lot of people call me coach, don't you?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, tomorrow is my wife's birthday.
All right.
And
well, happy birthday, Miss Peavy.
Well, yeah, and I told her, I said, that's opening day. So she said, that's fine. She picked out the purse she wanted last week.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, but could you smoke me some ribs? I said, yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Can I smoke me some while I'm smoking you some? She said. And then we're going to have wings, and we're going to start early tomorrow morning.
Well, what would make this real good is why don't I just come? We plan on you cooking at lunch. I come over there, we eat with you, and then I'll just come back to my house. You come on my house. We'll have a little low country bowl around 6 o'clock.
All right, Raider Nation, we're about to kick things off here as we start the third quarter. As your Raiders are taking the field at the moment. Again, I want to thank real quick the title sponsors for the 2020-21 athletic school year: Cody Electric and Plumbing Supply, Andy Coughlin Auto Sales, Family Vision Care, Burt CPAs, the Wheeler Agency, and also a big shout out to Miss Madison Hughes.
Our youth leader at Haywood Baptist Church, where I grew up there, and just I think the world of that family, and their daughter, unfortunately, she died in a car crash, and she was one of my best friends, and I was in basic training when I got the phone call. My mom called and told me.
Good play by Tyron Dean as Brantley kicks off to us. He fair catches it on the 41-yard line of Bacon, and we're going to go in business with our offense right here.
It's a good start here.
Yep, we got good field position.
Good
they didn't
field
want
position.
to get the ball in the hands of our athletes. If I had to say something about Brantley, they look really good on the hoof. I think if they lack in any one area, it's probably team speed, and that's where we're we've got
Yeah.
team speed and quickness.
Yep.
You can tell they're a well-coached team. They're not just sloppy like some teams we've seen in the past. They're very well coached. We've just had the big play that has hurt them. Michael looks over the defense. We got twins to the top. Got a single running back. He's going to turn and hand it.
Oh.
And, man, I don't know where they came from. It don't look like we we hit anybody. They dropped Bruce Brown for about a 2-yard loss.
I'm like you on that play. It looked like nobody blocked anybody.
Well, it was like Olay. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, they had 3 defensive linemen that were standing in the back. Somebody messed up an assignment somewhere. Blocking assignment. Michael looks it over. Terrion Down is tight end right now. And there goes Bruce. He breaks it out to the edge, and he cuts north and south like Bruce does. And
What just a beast of a run.
14-yard gain, crosses the 50-yard line.
Hopefully Brantley's got a man down. Hopefully he's cramping.
Nah, he's hurt. You can tell where he's acting. That's more than a cramp, I'm afraid. Don't like the looks of that. He's holding either a knee or he's holding an ankle. And we're going to take a injury timeout right now. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening.
After this quick injury break right here, looks like the injured for Brantley County was number 2,
Cager Flowers.
Cager Flowers.
Senior running back.
So hopefully it looks like maybe he got an ankle roll, getting a little help walking off the field here.
Might have tweaked a knee or something.
Yeah, it could be a knee.
But he is putting weight on it, so
yep.
Hopefully he'll be okay. Meanwhile, Bacon is on Brantley's 47-yard line, inside Brantley's 47-yard line, first and 10.
After that beast of a run by Bruce Brown.
Yep. Got trips here to the bottom. We got a single setback in Terrion Moore. We may have an illegal shift. I don't know what he's going to call. I'm not sure our split end was lined up on the line of scrimmage. Called illegal motion.
Yep.
Boy, we had a pretty play set up.
Had the blocks in place, too. I mean, just, again, here's a penalty that's.
It's only the 4th penalty of the game.
Yes.
It seemed like we had more, but. First and 15. We're back inside our own territory at the 47.
2 up top, 2 down bottom.
We're open in the seam. There goes the ball to Terrion. He makes a move. He's running up the middle, over people, trucking them. And he's down inside the 15-yard line.
That looked like a Herschel Walker just running over.
He's running over me.
Yeah.
My best Larry Munson.
Oh, man. Sure missed that guy.
No, don't we?
Oh.
Got us sitting on the 15-yard line. That is about a 36, 37-yard gain. Just a beautiful seam route right up the seam. Beautiful pass by Michael. He turns and pitches the ball out to Guyton, and we drop it. We're going to get on it.
It looks like the defender may have got a hand on that pitch, Travis.
I think the way what I saw was the defender was coming on, but it was pitched behind him. That was really not Guyton's fault. That was just a poor pitch. and we lost 10 yards, 9 yards on the play. Of course, second, 20, third, and 20 has been our best play of the night. We need to see what we can do right here. Peterson is in the slot. Jarrett Boatwright wide.
Terry on in at tight end.
Yep. He's covered up, so he's going to be blocking. And there goes Bruce dancing. Gets back to the original line. It's about an 11-yard gain, looks like. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Yeah, Bruce, he's got such quick feet.
And his patience and staying behind his blockers ahead of him has just been.
We need to hurry, get set. Good job by the quarterback waiting for our receivers to get set. And we're going to get 5 yards. Good job, guys. Very good play. That right there is good coaching.
Yes, it is.
Get them up in a hurry up and have a 2 count. And we're going to pick that 5 yards up, and now we've got 3rd and 4, which is a very manageable down.
And I like it when it just wasn't one guy jumping offside. We got about 3 of their guys jumping offsides.
3rd and 4 from the 9-yard line. 5, just over the 5-yard line is first down. 9:02 left in the 3rd quarter, and here we are knocking on the door. He's going to act like he's going to pitch, and
he's going to go in.
Michael in for
he's
touchdown.
Going in.
Go ahead, Big Mason. Great play by our quarterback.
That is high five worthy right there.
Run, pass, or run pitch option. He faked the pitch. When he did, he took it right up the pipe. Mason, he's tired of hearing the noise. He wants to get on the scoreboard.
He wanted a little bit of that Kool-Aid.
Abraham Meza comes in for the kick. We need this guy to get consistent. Really come off the soccer field. This is his first time ever playing football. And kudos to the young man coming out here and giving it a try. Coach literally got him out of the hallway, and they block it.
Nope.
And they hit him. But blocked, extra point. Maybe it was a little bit low. I'm not sure. It looked like they had penetration, though.
Yeah.
So with 8:54 left, Bacon County 27, Brantley nothing.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back, everybody. In the meantime, we kick the ball off, kick it out of bounds, get a penalty.
Little squib kick there.
And they're going to get the ball on the – are they marking it on the 40? Oh, no, they're going to make us re-kick.
And that may help us out there.
Thanks to Rick Head again, statistician. He tells me that the 3:06 was the time. It was a 59-yard drive with 6 plays. Man, we're being efficient tonight, and that included a big penalty. And we made it up in 2 plays. So our offense is clicking. Some of my fondest memories as a high school football player was on Saturday mornings, Rick. And when we'd wait for the noontime hour to run, go get the Waycross Journal-Herald and see if our name appeared in the paper or not.
It was always exciting, wasn't it? Getting your name put in the paper. Oh.
And he's going to get on it. We hit a squib kick.
And it hit the guy right in the breastplate, chest plate, whatever. however you want to call it, and it bounced off of him, and we just didn't have a guy close enough to him to make a play on the ball. That ball.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
If you know anything about high school football, you know that Rush.
Oh, they fumbled it.
And we got the ball. Missed handoff between quarterback Taiwan Walker and number 45, the senior running back Gavin King, dropped on the ball. And number 51 for us, is that Joe Harris or is that Woodbury? Joe Harris, who's played big all year long.
He sure has.
Big senior. Is he a senior?
He is.
Joe's a senior.
Joe's a senior.
Really kind of an undersized defensive lineman.
But, man, he's got a fine first name.
He's a fine young man.
Yes,
too.
he is.
Fine young man. Offense runs back out. We recovered the ball on Brantley's 33-yard line. 8:45 left in the third quarter. They haven't quite started the 25-second clock, so we got plenty of time. Michael looks over the defense. We got twins to the top and to the bottom. Lone running back is Bruce.
Oh, we're going deep right here, and he has got it.
There's Terry on for a touchdown right up the seam. There's been there all night. Mason, man, that was a thing of beauty.
Woo, that was so pretty. And they had two guys on him.
Yeah, had pressure coming from outside, and Mason took one step into the pocket like you see so many pro quarterbacks do. Took one step inside the pocket and delivered a strike to Terry on, streaking down the seam for another touchdown. One play, and here we are, gentlemen. Coach Goss, is it safe to say that he went for the juggler?
He did.
He just went for the juggler. He's ready to put this thing on ice, get some of our young players out here, get some of our seniors off and let them take a breather. And Meza kicks it right through, and there's going to be a flag. False start on us, looks like. And this really may wind up being good for us.
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of a field goal attempt, and we need that.
And I like the size of our kicker. We haven't had, I know Ronaldo, he was pretty thick,
Right.
but he didn't have the size of this kicker.
No.
Because this guy, he's playing on the line for us. He's able to help us in some other places too.
Oh, that was terrible.
And we got it.
We got a 2-point conversion. Tyron Dean.
On a busted play.
Tyron Dean throws the ball to Terrion Moore. That's the old fire play. That's what they called back in the day. If the ball was muffed on a snap, you could hear them scream, fire, fire, and we run out to the, and that's the old Ware County fire play. Good for 2-point conversion.
Man, that was worked out well.
And there we are. 5 touchdowns, 5 extra points up on Brantley County with 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Two more touchdowns, and
that's why it's
Bacon
always good
away from this one. Yes.
to have your holder to be a quarterback type kid, and that's a prime example of why right there.
He caught the touchdown and he caught the 2-point conversion. That was an 8-point play. Abraham Meza kicks the ball off, kicks it past the 30. Their little up back catches it, and we grab him, holding on to him. He's going to fall forward to about the 34-yard line. Number 7 for them, he's hustling. Quentin Walker, Jr., wide receiver and kick returner. Brantley's going to start on the 34-yard line with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third quarter.
At this point right now, They are wishing more time had clicked off that clock.
Yep. We still got our number one defense out there. We're going to give them some playing time. They've worked awful hard since last March when COVID hit. These guys have been working hard.
They have.
And Coach is going to reward them a little bit. Our defensive front has played a really, really good game. They're going to turn and hand the ball off to this big running back. This
Joe
King
Harris
kid.
gets him by the jersey and just he's making him try to earn it. And to hold that fullback, that big old boy, slowed him up enough till our other guys could come in and make the stop. Kept him for about a 2-yard gain on the play.
2-yard gain, going to be 2nd and 8. Had a little scuffle going on out here between Middleton and our number 19, Nkosi Batten, which is just a sophomore. And like good coaches do, when you get a little bit of skirmish, you get to go over and take a play on the sideline and let your temper cool a little bit, because we don't want you gone next week by doing something dumb. And that's the reality of it.
It is.
We got 3 linebackers now. We're waiting. Here goes their quarterback.
Oh, and he's got him. Good job.
Good play. Number 22, Cameron Crawford. That's his second play tonight that he has tackled a tackle for a loss.
And what effort on that play, man. He had that guy by the foot and had to hold on for dear life.
One thing that I, in the future, and this is me playing coach up here, but I would get this Taiwan Walker, this quarterback, I'd get him more involved in the run game. I'll just be honest with you.
Yeah.
He looks very quick, but he likes to hand the ball off. He doesn't like to keep it, and he loves to throw it. He's got a good throw, good catch by Middleton. He's been there a spark plug for them. His sister just won homecoming court, and he don't want to go down and be talked about bad when he gets home tonight.
No.
When he gets home tonight and his dad's sitting in the recliner, he's going to look at him and say, "How you doing, son?" He said, "Fine." "I'm sore, Dad, from the football game." He said, "Oh, y'all had a football game tonight? Did you know your sister won homecoming?"
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
But we got to make it fun, Travis.
Yes. Oh, they
another
put the ball
turnover.
again. Are we going to get it
We
again?
got
we
it.
Do.
Cameron
22,
Crawford.
Cameron Crawford back to back. And
wow.
Suddenly, Brantley County can't hold on to the football.
Cameron is on fire.
Yes, he is.
He is playing with a purpose now.
That's what you do when you're a senior and you weigh 140 pounds as a junior and they put you playing nose guard. Bless his heart. He took some lumps last year, didn't he?
He did.
Just got word, number 8, this Walker kid, Taiwan Walker, transferred in from Ware County, where he backed up Thomas Castellanos. And the Castellanos kid's for real. Heard about him. He was a sophomore. There, look at our big senior run. Senior number 27, Evan Riles. Is that right?
Yes, sir. You got to love it when your wife is sending you a text telling you got to do a better job on the radio. She's my biggest critic, and she keeps me in check.
We appreciate all of our sponsors. We're going to go over them in just a minute. Joe's going to read them off to us. We can't do this without our sponsors.
Oh, definitely couldn't.
And there was a little bit of a delay. It looks like we may have had a false start. Is it offside? Offside against them. Mm-hmm. Well, I will tell you, we've talked about it earlier. That nose guard, man, I don't know if it was him or not, but his head's been laying right on the football all night long. If he flinched an inch, he was going to get offsides. I see Brantley's beginning to put some different players in there. It won't be long before we do. 5:32 left, clock running. Quarterback Michaels looks it over. Turn and hand the ball off to Riles. They're going to catch him in the backfield this time. He does fall forward for about a half-a-yard gain.
And, Travis, this is Riles' first year of football.
Comes out as a senior.
Come out as a senior. He was homeschooled, and last year he came into public school, and this year he said, you know what, I think I want to play football. And
you're going to wind up getting a letter.
Never played football a snap or down in his life. I'm super proud of that kid. He's in my Sunday school class. I teach him at Sunday school.
Here goes Michaels. Come on, son. Be safe. He's going to turn the corner.
He's got
Michaels going to get in. He is. He's going to get in. Look at them wheels.
Wow.
And he just scored from 27 yards out. Mason Michael, quarterback. And the route is on, ladies and gentlemen. 4:40 left in the third quarter. Bacon County 41. Brantley nothing. Brantley's not helped their calls at all. They put back-to-back drives. Have put the ball on the ground, and we have capitalized on it in the most severe fashion. I'm pulling for number 65 right here.
I am too.
Come on, Abraham. We're going to call a timeout. See what Coach does right here. He's got something on his mind. He may be looking for somebody. We may be fixing to try a new kicker. Let's see what happens. No, we were short a player. Coach ain't going to be happy about that. You never know. Somebody may have got nicked up.
Yep.
A lot of times that's that second team guy, the guy that plays in front of him, has got nicked up or something, and they're unaware they're supposed to be out there. Good snap, good pickup. Boom, kicks it through. Bam, bang that one home.
Yes, he
did. That was
a
great pickup. 3 plays, 41 yards, a minute and 47 seconds. Man, we're scoring rapidly.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Finally falls on it. We kick here to Brantley County, and he muffed the kickoff, and then he couldn't find the ball.
Rick just give me a stat. Michaels, listen to this now, is 8 of 9 for 174.
Wow.
And I know at least 2 touchdowns. Plus he's had 2 touchdowns rushing.
Yes. Big
I know
night.
he had 1 to Keelan and he had 1 to Terrion. 2 and 2. 2 rushing, 2 passing, 4 touchdowns. Quarterback Mason Michael. Come on, somebody.
But I wouldn't trade my Raider Nation for nothing, man. There's nothing more exciting than going to Jay's IGA or to Lamar's Pharmacy or one of the places, and everywhere you go, you know, somebody in there, hey, man, what a game. You know, everybody's excited and just talking about it, and it's amazing what this can do for a community.
No doubt about
especially in times like what we're going through.
Sure helps us to talk about something other than COVID-19.
It sure does.
I want you real quick, while this is going on, we just had another penalty by Brantley. Read off some of our sponsors. Joe.
Our kickoff sponsor tonight is Bruce Edwards, attorney at law in Douglas. Our coin toss sponsor was First Franklin Financial in Alma. Our touchdown sponsor was ATC Broadband. Injury report is brought to you by Bacon County Hospital and Health System. Your sideline report is Bennett & Johnson Insurance of Alma. Your field goal is Burt CPAs. Your timeout is Wheeler Insurance Country Financial. Halftime sponsor, Lamar's Pharmacy. Senior Spotlight, DLE & Sons. Cheerleader Spotlight, Carver Drug Company of Alma. Our other Red Raider sponsors are Alma Family Dentistry and Jay's IGA.
You got it. There you go. After
Defense,
a 5-yard, go ahead.
Defense still standing tall in this game, Travis, even though we we substituting in some young guys up front. We're kind of keeping our veterans in here, and but on the outsides and edges, we're rotating in and out some younger guys, giving them a little playing time. And
57, Terrell Edmond, who's just a freshman. Boy, he's a good-looking defensive lineman. We've got number 5 out there for us, Rashid Slade, just a freshman. He looks like a senior.
He
My
does.
goodness, if you want to look at a prototypical middle linebacker, look at Slade.
You ought to see him in the weight room. Oh, look at there. And talk about who. Nope, that was a different one. Nathan O'Neill on the tackle on that play. Good job. I thought that was Slade in on the tackle.
3rd and 7. Brantley is on the, let's see where they spot it. I don't see a football. Am I missing it? Somebody standing in the way?
Yeah, number 57, I believe. No, 50's blocking it from me.
Okay. It's on the 30. It's on the 27-yard line. Brantley's 27. New quarterback in. Turns and hands the ball off number 22, and he makes a wall.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
4 of our defensive linemen and
Pick him up off the ground.
Yeah. Again, number 50 for us. Played a great game tonight. Trey Woodbury, Joe Harris. Number 57, this young freshman, Terrell Edmond. All of them in on the tackle. Brantley lines up to punt. They're big 44. Very good-looking athlete over here. Cameron Allen, very athletic. He's going to punt the ball, and he just booms it.
Wow, that was a huge punt.
We get on the football. You know, you live and die by these quick guys. They want to run it. They want to get their hands on the ball. He was running it down just to catch it. Coach is talking to him over there and say, son, what are you doing?
But that was a boot
Yeah.
of a punt right there. That's by far the best punt of the night. I'm not sure of the yardage on that, but that ball got up and out.
Keywan McMorris, number 21.
I guess it was the sheer height on it. They're telling me it was a 45-yard punt, but, man, it just seemed like it was further than that.
And Coach brings in some of our other players. Harrison Lee, freshman quarterback, number 13. We're looking at the future now, guys. Harrison turns and hands the ball off, and Brantley's blitzing in from the outside.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to run the ball. 2 minutes left, a little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Bacon 42, Brantley nothing. And we've kind of, I don't want to say emptied the bench, but we put some of our second teamers and young kids, and we are very, very, very young out on this field right now. Very young. This time last year they were playing middle school.
Yes.
And you learn. You take your lumps and you learn. We turn and hand the ball off to 41, who's going wide, and they're going to strip him and knock him down. Number 41 for us, we're going backwards right now, but Akeem Brown, freshman, number 41. It's going to be about third and 17, third and 18 maybe.
You know, the
Maybe
coaches, you want to get this on film for these young guys of something during JV practice and film studies in this upcoming week that they've got more that they can, show them where they're making mistakes and what corrections they need to make.
We turn and hand the ball off inside to our running back.
We finally get a forward moving play for about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and 16.
Running back Josiah Brown, freshman. Freshman handing it to freshman who's being blocked for by freshman.
Yeah. We get the punt off. Good punt by Crawford.
Yeah, and he's going to get a good roll,
Get a
Bacon
good
County
roll.
roll, down to the 27-yard line of Brantley.
Griffin places the ball here. Tell you what, for a big old lineman, to see him be down the field that far, he can move. Big boy can move.
And that brings the third quarter to the end, Joe. We're going to
long curly hair was on all the White Rain commercials. You remember he was a linebacker.
Palomalo.
There you go. That's who he reminded me of with that. Them big old locks of hair flowing there. The way he's, I mean, man, he was just going after that ball after our guy got lit up, unfortunately, on that play. Oh, wow. I have to say that was a good heads-up play by Evan Riles. Snap was high, and our quarterback went up to try to get it and tipped it off the top of his fingers. And Riles, the running back, just come up and jumped up there and grabbed the ball and at least got the ball back moving forward. We still took about a 1.5-yard loss on the play.
We got a running clock. We have had the whole fourth quarter, and I'm like Brent on that. It kind of feels odd that we're a recipient on the other side. We've had some games where we played that we were outmatched, and they run the clock on us.
Yep.
But
so again here, low snap, quarterback again just nerves. It hit him low, and the ball hit the ground, and he just fell immediately to the ground. Picked up another loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 16. Much better snap. Handoff to Riles. They're going to meet him at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It'll be 4th down, and we're going to kick it.
Yep, 4th down, and we're going to kick it. It's 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to roll. We got Cameron Crawford back for the punt. Good snap. Good punt. Oh, and they fumble it, and we recover.
And that should be ball game.
Number 14 on the recovery, Antoine Fuller, sophomore. So it'll be Bacon County's ball.
Clock continues to run. We may get 1, maybe 2 plays in, but it's going to probably be more like 1 play by the time we get everything set and we get our offense out there. Here we come.
We really bringing the bench off on here.
Yeah. Quarterback
Everybody.
Harrison Lee. We're just going to turn around and hand the ball off. You know what we're going to do. Surely not going to try to score again. Just trying to get the game over, and we don't even want anybody to get hurt. And there goes Brown, number 32, Josiah Brown, freshman.
And they meet him in the backfield. It's going to be about a 3-yard loss on the play. Again, we got a lot of guys, young guys up front. They've still got not all their starters in on defense.
We may have to run one more play there, Joe.
Yep. 15, 14. Yeah. Play clock's at 12 now. Yep, we're going to have to get in one more. And that's going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Man, what a game.
Great job, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
42-0. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time that a Bacon County football team has shut out an opponent 42-0.
42-0. Next week we go to Tattnall County. They were supposed to play Jeff Davis this week, but COVID has hit them. We really don't know what the status is, but we're going to approach this week like every other week. We're going to get ready to play football, and hopefully next Friday night you'll be joining us as we carry this road show over to Reedsville, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
As your 3-1 Bacon County Red Raiders.
And again, great performance. I want to say congratulations to Coach Goss and his staff, and man, these players. I got to give these guys the credit where credit's due. And I know all week Raider Nation we thought if we could just come over here, and come away with a victory. But, man, to come out of here with a 42-0 over Brantley County, that is huge. Give us some of these stats real quick to finish it up, Travis.
Well, Brantley County had 7 fumbles and lost 3 of them.